سلام سلام. لایک چند نفر؟ خب let's go. بریم نمیشه میشه.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Neymar. Now what about this cross? It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Neymar! Chance here to counter. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aimed beyond the shot, surely! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. Neymar. And he's on a charge. He's picked his way through. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
eFootball Dinamo.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. It's Gerrard! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. You can run onto that.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Hermes Avirim.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Exacto, Chivas.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And somehow it stayed out. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. Oh, this looks sharp. And that has put paid to that. And he's well positioned here. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Chivas para
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Oh, really well played.
Look at the space here, and he shoots! And
Very
the
much
keeper has
so.
reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Chivas para bom.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar, and this is Van Basten. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they win it back again. Cafu. Seedorf. And it's Gerrard. And he's there to make the challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that was vital. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. Can he finish? Quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Header! Taken goal. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Drogba. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. And this is Van Basten. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, that's a waste. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. And they can counter here. Pele powering forward here. Oh, important interception. Strong running down that left flank. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And the return pass. Great vision. Nedved. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Van Basten. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Nedved.
Offside.
Nicely
Offside.
weighted ball.
What?
That's a chance for a shot!
Oh,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Ajax
19.
have their second corner now.
Numero 10. Ibrahimovic. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Thuram makes the interception.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has found him in acres of space. And he's managed to get free. Bale's cross. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
خیلی مشکوک میزد اصلا کار نمیکرد.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems...
Ibrahimovic is on his own. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri does well to get it back. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! It's a loose ball. That's good defending, very good defending. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
James. Greenwood. Threads one in. Gabriel Jesus. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar has it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's off and running. He's in a good position here. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their third corner. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Shot at goal!
Yeah.
Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
30 minutes gone. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Cross neat. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodri. He's had it taken off him. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
James. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. James. That's a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Gabriel Jesus. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hullet. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking to play him in. Maldini. Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Roberto Carlos. Now Barcola stood up well to him there. And it's Hullet. Rodri. Bergkamp, the man with such great vision. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Vieira. Gerrard. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance, surely! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking for a runner. Greenwood back and defending. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That looks a decent ball. Mbappe. And the finish! He scores! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard tries to pass it through, and the shot's on, and a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Punched away. Gabriel Jesus. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space out wide.
چه مسخره بازیه.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Besiktas really are going about things in the right fashion.
It's
great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rummenigge. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 69 minutes is number 11, substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 6, Barcola. Number 14.
And it's Rodri.
Mason Greenwood.
James.
Coming on the field, number 42.
And Konate.
Number 10.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Messi.
Rodri. Distributed tidily. And this is Messi. And he decides to cross it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. James.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Rodri. Roberto Carlos. And Konate. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. Azar. Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through. Ball, some mighty effort. And it's there. And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Coming on the field is
Vieira.
number 5.
Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts to play it back. It's Nakata!
Kanka.
Standing save to keep that out. James with the short one.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Messi. Nakata.
Ya اصلا خوب کار نبود.
5 minutes to add. And he's had it nicked away. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha quietly revving up.
یعنی اصلا چرا بازیکن از این
And it's
ضعیف‌تره؟
Musiala.
یعنی مشکلی
Nakata.
داره.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for
چرا
anyone.
اینجوریه؟ خدایی نمیدونم.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Forlan has it in a wide position. Forlan crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ibrahimovic. Pull it. And they can counter here. Great chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vittoria Rummenigge! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Casillas claims comfortable. Vittoria are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's lost his man here. And he thumps it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Quickly taken. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He'll try to keep this alive. Veron does really well to win the ball there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Knocks it into space. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Van Basten. 15 minutes till half-time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Forward it goes. Now it's Hullet. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Roberto Baggio. And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Well, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Well, what about this cross? Corner number 2 then. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Van Balten makes the interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Roberto Baggio. No way through there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
In by Hullet. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet. Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Veron. And here's Van Basten. Threads one in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. That's a little off target. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And he's well positioned. Decent chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your... And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
سلام چطوری خوبی؟ چه خبر؟ چه خبر دیگه؟ من 170. من یه دونه باخت دادم پایین، وگرنه الان نزدیک شاید 1700 خورده بودم. یه دونه بازی باختم. مشکوک می‌ذاره اصلا. خدا وکیلی با یه نفری اصلا چی بود تیمش؟ خیلی مشکوک بود. خب چیکار میکنی دیگه؟ چند تا باخت داری؟ آره خوبه. الان خوردم. این کی بود؟ ایرانی بود؟ کی بود نفر؟ ایرانیه. آره ایرانیه. این معلوم نیست داخل ایران داره بازی میکنه یا از کشورهای خارجی.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
این گوشه بازی میکنه.
Listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Milan have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen. And this is Neymar, flings in across.
یا دیگه زلاتان.
Cleared away. Played into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away. Neymar plays Rummenigge! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now that looks a decent ball. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. That's a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Ibrahimovic.
این دنسیز خطا میکنم. ببینید آره بابا سرار همچین میزنن از زلاتان بهتر زنن.
Searching pass is played there. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Vieira looking to play him in. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar, and the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan, there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's a mighty effort! Off the post! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's Bebeto. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gerrard. He's looking wide. Threads one in.
There will be
nicely intercepted.
time.
Neymar. A header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent, and the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
ترکیبش اینه 3 دفاعه بازی میکنه، یه دونه دی ام اف، 2 تا ام اف، یه گوشه و یه دونه اس اس و یه دونه خط. ترکیبشو گذاشتم، دیدی دیگه؟ ندیدی؟ ترکیبش اینه، الان عوض کرد. الان 4-3-1-2 گذاشتم. این معلومه چیکار میکنه. بزن دیگه بازی کنیم یه نیمه.
Substitution for Iran, number 14, Mbappe.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is number 27, Silvestre.
Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
He's got full.
ولی تو این چه سر تو از زلاف هم بیشتر میکنه.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. That'll be a throw. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Otto. To Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard gets into some space. Big header!
Whoa!
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Climbs up big! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Gerrard. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard has it in a wide position. Gerrard. Played in by Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very
Napoli
well
and all.
drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That has ended up in no man's land. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
ترکیب عوض کرده گذاشته 4-1-3. پنج تا زدیم بهش بزنیم بیشتر یا بالم بس بشه.
Substitution for Iran, number 45.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming on to
actually.
replace him is
Things
number
looking
15,
so easy, almost too easy here.
Substitutions taking
For
place.
a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Del Piero. Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Azar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Albert Ferrer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out wide. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
In with the challenge. Iran can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Milan has a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Just 5 minutes left. Otto gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then it...
he's given it away. He's a sharp little ball here, and this is Raul.
There will be
Albert
3
Ferrer.
minutes added time.
Conte. It's just beyond his reach. And the number on the board is 3. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Otto is there and he can get that. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
فرانسه زندگی میکنه. Shoot, there you go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily.
And the shot! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Neymar.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And That
چه
was
مسخره
nowhere near
بازی
his best.
چه مسخره بازی
Rafael Leao. Rummenigge carries the ball down the right. And that has left him in a heap.
یا این چیه
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. Pull it. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard, deftly out wide. Vinicius Junior is there and he can get that clear. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao. That'll be a throw-in.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
صفر
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
Quick look, then plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Rafael Leao. It's gone for a throw-in. Ajax were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance! Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. And it's Gerrard. Milan finding their passes. And the shot!
یا
Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! AC Milan are all square. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added... Goes for a shot! This time, surely!
ترکیب رو که دارم این کسی گوشه میره خیلی باید
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Van Dijk lays it forward. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. And this is tries a shot! That's another chance! Just off target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge, and the shot's on here. Shoots! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's really well cleared.
ترس فقط میشه.
Rummenigge looking for the run, thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Ajax, number 13,
That gets things going for the second half.
is number 3, Rudiger.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe chooses to go crossfield. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Gullit. Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been cut short. Milan are looking to break at pace. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Rudiger clears it away. Guti. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Milan have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Guti, distributed tidily. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Guti.
Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Ajax.
Number 3 coming up.
Kane. Number 17.
He's got full.
Number 22.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Number 20, Nico Williams. Number 23, Jamal.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Guti really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a throw-in. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Thuram. Vieira. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pele, he has found a way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha, played in deep.
Well played and well cleared. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams stood his ground strongly. And now the breakaway. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it, can he get away? Jamal! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Seedorf. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafinha. He rises! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan, and this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! He scores! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
اوکی مشکلی نیست. دست قبلی بابا دهن ما سرویس کرد. شما بازی میکنن فرار میکنن. 3 دفاع هست. علی هم آنلاین داخل بازی ها.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rummenigge. Adams. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Flashes it across.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard. Belletti. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So we're still where we started right now. Ibrahimovic, it's Ibrahimovic!
Wow.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. And it's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
نگاه کن کجا میره بازیکن.
And he's having a shot. And the keeper.
بازیکن خودش میاد اینوری.
And he's done it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
نگاه کن اصلا
It's hit the post.
چی موقعی دیگه.
And the shot.
نگاه کن نگاه.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
برای اولین بار
Neymar. Milan looking to pass their way through. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gerrard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a decent clearance. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hullet has it in a wide position. He rises! It's in the upright. Rijkaard clears. Bebeto. Belletti chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now they can spring out of defence. And it's Vieira. Chance to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. Batistuta. Hullet. Rummenigge. Big header! And there's the end of the first half. high octane end to the first period, but there's
اون
still
موقعیت
a single
داشتیم.
goal in it.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high,
این
and
işte
look
default
for an early
رفته.
goal. If that happens,
یکم
it's a game
دیسلایک
changer.
Father of a boy in the
6 نفر.
green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
هر کار.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the...
Ibrahimovic!
Devam.
It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back into the centre. Probing pass. Chiellini gets it clear. Irwin. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Belletti. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! Big moment! Massive
خیلی
goal!
بپذیرد.
Boom!
دفاع
There
اصلا
we
کار
go.
نیست.
And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's...
Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big!
Wow.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Batistuta. Number 23, Bebeto. Coming on the field, number 19.
Davids.
Ronaldinho.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darwin Núñez.
Ended up in no
Number
man's land.
27, Bayer.
Out for a throw.
Substitution.
It's going to be another throw. And here's Ronaldinho, and that's gone loose. Now there's a fine ball. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Couldn't squeeze it through. Swung over. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. Irwin. And here's Bojan. And it's Belletti. Bojan. Neymar. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pullet dominates aerially so often. Now it's Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. Irwin. And now the breakaway. That was not wrong. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Davids.
Omiya Ardija clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
With that dink over the top.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now the cross. And the volley. It's hit the crossbar. Lacking in accuracy.
Rijkaard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 8, Petri. Substitutions taking place.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear. Decent chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
خدای مشکوک میگه بازیکن میره یه دیگه پاس اون فرانی.
That has been cut short. Somewhat off target. Now it's Del Piero, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Irwin tries to pass it through. 4 extra minutes added on. Ronaldinho.
گل باز
That
کنه.
looks a good ball through.
خوش میرفت خودش یه جای دیگه.
Del Piero is herring after that one. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Ibrahimovic.
خدایی برای اولین بار بود دفاع چیز میشد خودش میرفت پاسمون فرار میداد دفاع یه جای دیگه میرفت خیلی مشکوک میزد خدایی این ریپورت زدم گلایی هم که زدم اینجوری بود پاسمون کنه دفاع یه دفعه میرفت واسه خودش یه جای دیگه باختی یه برد امتیاز رفت بالا به پایین بود
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they... Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he spark a counter here? Gerrard. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's away. And a chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's had it nicked away. Pullet. Rummenigge. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Del Piero going face to face with his
اوکی منم دست آخره دیگه بازی آخره دیگه منم قطع شب میگم فعلا دیگه باش خداحافظ دمت گرم کنیم.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar flashes it across. He's going for goal! And that has fair fizzed.
Gerrard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Well, that pass isn't the best. No way through there. Now, can they get him away? Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. He goes for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mateus. That is good strength. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Hullet. And Hullet! He's got away with one there. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the through ball. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Hullet. Now it's Hullet.
That's good play from him.
He's found the way through. Rummenigge! Now, and again! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Hullet really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And the ball, and he's following up! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Mateus.
temps additionnel.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Merci.
That gets things going for the second half. Neymar, and this is Neymar, crossing. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Le numéro 8.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.